a white rapper using the N-Word.
Why wouldn't you avoid that word if you're white? Are you trying to tell me that you're down with me? Are you trying to tell me you relate to me? It don't feel the same when it comes out your mouth. I grew up in a house full of women. If you ever hear me call my little sister a bitch, which I never do, oh, you bitch, get out of my room, whatever, right? And I'm standing next to my sister and you heard me call her a bitch and you call my sister a bitch, I'm gonna punch your face and you're gonna sit there and say, well, you called her a bitch. How come I can't? You know why? Because some things are cool in family that are not cool outside of family. What I say to my family is how we speak. You can't speak to my family the way I speak to my family. That's us. We're related. And I feel the same way about the N-word. I don't really like using that word like that. But at the end of the day, this is a family issue. This is something that we got to get through, that we need to deal with. This is not something for you to come jumping in on because you think it makes you look a certain way. And anybody co-signing that shit, like I saw Mr. Fab sitting there talking about, oh, nobody cares about that. You are being a coon. You don't speak for me. You don't speak for anybody I know. You don't represent anything that I walk through. If you're cool with some white chick calling you a nigga and she can call you a nigga to your face, you want to get that girl touched, then tell her she can walk out in the world and say that shit.
This chick, I don't even know who she is, but I don't know where she hails from. The word nigga is not a hip hop word. Nigga is a cultural thing that's bigger than hip hop, that's bigger than rap, that's bigger than music. We took a negative word, spun it and flipped it and made it our own. Now, I'm not gonna get into the nigga, okay, if you are not black and you're choosing to use it for the sake of a song, you welcome whatever happens to you. What you've just said is that you have no idea what it means, you have no idea what you're doing, and you're just a poser.
Her defense was that coming where she's from, this is acceptance, she's never been checked on, never been told that's not cool. And she said, I'm sorry that where I come from, we don't see color. First of all, you call yourself the white girl mob. So clearly, you are aware of racial and color lines because you have exploited that for your own personal use. Even if that shit is cool, where you're from, you have to understand the platform that you're on now. You are no longer little old me walking down the street. You are speaking to people, you are representing people, and you are being exposed to people where using such a term could be offensive. If you care about your career, don't do it and cost yourself the fans that you probably already have.
I don't even listen to these motherfuckers' music, so if you're using the N-word, you gotta stop that shit. I don't post y'all shit, I don't like y'all shit. I'm sure y'all cool people. I'm sure y'all swag the fuck out, whatever the fuck y'all niggas be saying. Understand there's repercussions to what y'all do. And certain people don't look at it like it's swag. That word means a lot to a lot of different people.
I didn't see where a girl said where she's from, they don't see color. I feel sorry for you if you don't see color. I'm a black woman. I will forever see color because I love being a black woman. But also as a black woman, I know that me and my people earn the right to say nigga and you didn't. So let me catch you saying nigga. I'm gonna show you a nigga.
And she talking about the N-I-G-G-E-R, not the N-I-G-G-A like y'all say.
Even I've tried to put the brakes on that. And I grew up hearing it every 5 seconds. Like, I don't care if you went to jail, I don't care if you got a record. None of that shit is a cultural pass to walk into my house and start disrespecting.
I know everyone's on this whole like, I don't give a fuck movement.
Nobody gives a fuck until you get hurt. And I'm saying this not from a threatening standpoint. Let's be honest. This is dumb. I'm tired of talking about this dumb bitch. I've never heard your music. You're ignorant. Go sit down.
This is what we think. Like, we're not trying to pose harm on niggas, so don't form your team around the computer. Like him, her, and like,
you know what it is?
chill
Here's
out
what I
with that
take.
shit.
You want to say nigga, but you don't want to be followed around a store. You want to say nigga, but you don't want to be discriminated on by police. You want to say nigga, but you don't want to not be able to get a fucking cab in the rain. You want to act like you gonna be a nigga, then be a fucking nigga and live a nigga life. If not, then keep that shit out your fucking mouth.
And that does not include jail, prison time, and shooting people.